Alright, here's the idea for the Trump wall. Okay, now I did have an idea beforehand on YouTube, but I deleted it because I figured it made me look like a racist. But look at me. I have nothing against brown people. I'm Jewish, white, and Cherokee. That's three of the most hated races there are on the planet. And I have no hate towards anyone. So, this is just an idea, okay? Alright, now, I call this the T.U.F.F. Trump Uniformed Federal Forces. Alright, but this is just an idea. Alright, instead of building a wall, which would cost so much, it would be a lot cheaper to actually start this as like a business or an organization, okay? Trump Uniformed Federal Forces. Or it could be BUFF, Border Uniformed Federal Forces. Anyway, alright, 100-foot high electric fence with razor wire here and a inward curvature so nobody could climb up it. Alright, now if it's electric fence, nobody's going to be able to climb up it, okay? You have a footer that's 20 feet deep with rebar in it, 3 feet thick, alright? Therefore, somebody can't climb under it, okay? Now this is the wall, alright? 2,000 miles, okay? You divide that up. Okay, so we have 580 miles in place, but we're just going to go ahead and say that there's none in place. We're going to just make a 2,000 mile wall, okay, or a fence. Okay, now you divide that up. You have 4 stations, okay? Each station covers 500 miles, all right? Then you have sectors. Those sectors cover 100 miles. So every sector is 100 miles. Every station covers 500 miles. All right. Now, in each of those sectors, you have 4 quadrants, which will cover 25 miles. And that would be 4 workers. Okay. So this whole wall, the whole operation could be ran by 100 people. 5 people in each station. Okay. Then you have 20 people in each sector. And you have 4 people in each quadrant. Okay, that's 100 people total. Alright, now, along here, in these sectors, you have motion sensors and cameras. And these main stations are where the screens are. It's the heads of the stations. This is where the monitoring stations are, and they dispatch people out in the field in each sector or quadrant. They tell them which sector and which quadrant was utilized or was set off, and they dispatch the people to that sector, okay? Now, it's already impossible to get over, but this would actually give people jobs and actually start and build something, okay? Instead of just building a wall and hoping people don't go over it, we could make it a hard barrier or a tough barrier to get across that's being monitored constantly by this T.U.F.F. Trump Uniformed Federal Forces. But it's just an idea, okay? Like I said, if it's 2,000 miles, you have 5 sectors, okay? Each 5 sectored in 4 stations. That's 2,000 miles. 4 quadrants, 25 miles apiece. A total of 80 people out in the field and 20 people running the field. It would work out perfect. It wouldn't be as expensive. We could actually focus on the items to get it going more so than the fence itself. That way, the expenditures would be basically in both ways. And it wouldn't just be a bunch of money getting spent to build a wall and hope people don't jump over. We could actually save a lot of that money and actually start a team or a force or a patrol or something. We could actually build onto something new. We can start something new.